Well, if you guys like raw, unedited videos, this one's for you. So the other day, the machine shed blew out its last remaining 300 watt bulbs. It was actually built, my grandpa built it, and when he did, he didn't have any foresight to put more than just the three 300 watt bulbs along the length of the shed. And the problem with that is the shed is usually pretty dark and dim, and you always have to carry a flashlight or one of the portable lights with you to see what you're doing. The last fall, our overhead light, which is generally over the area where we work the most, had burnt out. It was during fall harvest, so the combine was conveniently placed underneath the light. We were able to reach up and replace it. Well, we actually went with one of the honeycomb, the LED honeycomb styles, which you saw my Uncle Wade was holding on to. The only reason we did just one light bulb at the time as opposed to changing out all three is because they're fairly expensive, and we weren't entirely sure if we were going to like them or not, or how well it was going to work, or if it was going to last. We were just reading the box on these two new ones that we bought, and they're the same ones. I mean, all three of them are the same, and they have a life expectancy of about 20,000 hours, and they're rated at 20,000 lumens. So when you have these white LED lights shining on the white tin on the side of the machine shed, it really does shine up, at least get some light to all of the corners of the shed. And you're going to see here, Dad's going to test this one really quick to make sure that it is working. And as you can see, just having, well, two lights in now, how much of the machine shed you can see now. Even though we had the 300 watt bulbs in here, it just really didn't do much other than keep you from walking into machinery when you're walking in the back of the shed. Not anything you could really rely on if you were going to work on anything back here, which it does happen. And I mean, I did quite a bit of work in the combine back in the back of the shed, like, you know, greasing it and everything else too in season. So my uncle was working on the barn roof from all that storm damage we had. He was fixing it here in the last couple days, and just by coincidence, the other two halogen 300 watters actually blew. So just by coincidence, he had this lift here. We went ahead and ran over and picked up two more lights and asked him if he would come and put them in for us, which was really convenient. It beats trying to maneuver the combine underneath it. Back when Grandpa had the lights burn out, it was pretty common just have the local electrician come in with his boom truck and have them change them out. Now, hopefully these, they have a long enough lifespan. We won't have to worry about changing them out anytime soon, because, well, we'll probably be using them a lot more to work in the shed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie there. But a question that I imagine a lot of people are going to ask, I mean, people always ask what we're doing or what the dimensions are of in this shed, and I honestly couldn't tell you. Like 100 by like 60, 100 by 80 maybe, 120 by 80. I used to know, I've heard it multiple times over the years. It's just the fact that I don't really store it to memory. The shed isn't big enough. I mean, the long and the short of it is, it's just not big enough. We fill it up really quick. The equipment is getting bigger. Some of the equipment that I kind of have my eyes on are basically going to completely stuff this machine shed. I'm already worried that I'm going to have to start parking stuff outside. So a little bit of a concern. So I don't know. It's irrelevant to me. It just needs to be a bigger shed. So when Grandpa built this shed, when he built the shed down at my place, for those of you who have seen it, the videos in the shed down there, it's not a very big shed. And Grandpa was actually told by the guy that built it is that at the time that shed was going to be big enough to house all the machinery Grandpa will ever own in his farming career. I don't think that lasted more than 5 years. And then already we really don't get that much machinery down in at my place just because it fills up so quick. So, I don't know. Problems that I guess really aren't that big of an issue to some people, but it's nice being able to store your equipment inside. And with that, let there be light. We can actually see what we're doing now, and it's raining this week. It's raining this whole week, but luckily enough, it's not raining like really hard, heavy downpours. It's actually a nice, gentle, constant rain like we used to get. So hopefully the fields aren't going to be too saturated. We can actually make hay starting next week. So with that, that's all we have for this video. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Take it easy. Keep in touch. Thanks for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Me struggling to get the little door latch open here. And oh, wait. Almost. Yep. Oh, there it is. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.